Alan, you're up.
Okay.
Because we're going to be talking about Chinese-speaking vampires. What? What is this movie? All right, tell me about this.
All right. So, I mean, let's B movie, very, very low budget independent movie.
Is it on video on demand? Is it?
Yeah, it's on video on demand now.
Okay.
This is just silly fun. We have the main lead who's an actor, and he's white, and he wants to go out for this role, and he's learned the part. It's for a Chinese movie, so he has a Chinese part. His friends helped him learn the his lines in Chinese. He goes in. Producers love his performance, and then they ask him to improvise, and he can't. And so he loses the job, but he really wants it. So he's upset. He goes to his Chinese class, meets a few friends. The teacher there, he's there. It's like white people come to my class for two reasons: to pick up Chinese girls or to get roles in Chinese movies. And so that's kind of the foundation here. The thing is that this Chinese master, he's a vampire, and he's looking for recruits to broaden his vampire army. And one of the girls in the class is Chinese, but she's American. And so what he decides to do is he's going to add her to the fold. And so he bites her. She becomes a vampire. And one of the benefits of being bitten by a Chinese vampire is you are now fluent in Chinese. And then as the plot unfolds, everyone starts getting bit by the vampire. They can all speak Chinese now, and now they're conflicted about joining this Chinese vampire army, while at the same time there's a faction of vampire hunters who are going after the Chinese speaking vampires. And I think they do so a good line in terms of not explicitly calling them racist, but that they're just after vampires. But there's that there, and very low budget. So we're gonna get some action scenes. There's a lot of kung fu in it, a lot of martial arts. It's shot in it's low budget, so I think the way they shot it, some of the slow down speed up effects kind of aid in the fighting. But it's just, if you love low budget B movies, hey, here you go. It's got an interesting plot. This is fairly original. I've never heard of this before.
Well, is it in Chinese with English subtitles?
Or I would call it's an English movie. It's an American movie.
Oh, okay.
But there is Chinese subtitles, with that.
Because when I saw you say, we're going to talk about Chinese speaking vampires, and I thought that was a reference to a movie that had a different title, like a movie about Chinese speaking vampires. Like, no, the title of the movie is Chinese speaking vampires.
Yeah. So yeah, and and the title gives it away, Chinese speaking vampires.
Well, I like a movie where the title is actually what happens in the movie, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which arguably one of the greatest titles for a movie. You kind of know what you're getting, right? So Chinese speaking vampires, that's what you get.
But you don't think Dog was clear enough of a title?
Dog, yeah. Dog was perfect. Dog was I don't know. Well, look, I love super cheesy low budget stuff, like when it knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What's really bad is when something is sort of cheesy but doesn't know it, right? Like a movie like Birdemic. If you've ever seen Birdemic, I mean, Birdemic is awful and nearly unwatchable. It's only watchable because it's so bad. So when it's being done with an awareness that, like, yes, we know this is going to be cheesy, I enjoy that. I like a good trauma movie or something from Full Moon Entertainment or October Coast, or what are some of the other ones out there? Wild Eye Releasing. I love a good, look these up. Wild Eye Releasing has some of the I want to see that just from the poster. Movies like Noah's Shark, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we just got a press release for Full Moon's upcoming Evil Bong.
Wait, no, I think, is it Evil Bong 2 or just Evil Bong?
They've not been numbering it. So I believe Evil Bong's actually been around for a while, or in some incarnations.
And there's also
but there's a great deal of excitement that they're generating behind their next Evil Bong movie.
Well, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I like a good cheesy movie like that. So let's go to the chat and see what people are
Yes.
saying. Sean Landrigan says, "Hail,
Hey,
Alan and
Sean.
Chris. Hail, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Thanks for joining us today." And haha, wow, not exactly sure what Sean was referencing when he said that. And back to our discussion of Uncharted. Mark Wahlberg is literally in a Papa John's right now. Well, there you go. Probably getting a Wahlburger. He's eating I've had Wahlburgers before. They're actually not too bad.